You know, I gotta go B again. I gotta go B. Middle, it's gotta be middle. Oh, I kind of feel bad for putting it there. They all got potential. You know, I guess you could put like LinkedIn down there, but don't talk about that, right? Which traffic source is the best one to get you more qualified leads, calls, and clients for your coaching course, agency, or high-ticket service-based business? In this video, I'm literally gonna rank all of the best possible traffic sources you can use immediately to not just scale your business past 7, but even multiple 7 and ultimately 8 figures in revenue. My name is Moncada. I'm the founder of adspend.com, the most sought after advertising agency in the entire info marketing industry. I've spent over $60 million on ads in the last 4 years alone, and I've worked with some of the biggest industry leaders like Sam Ovens, Cole Gordon, Brandon Carter, Jeremy Miner, Charlie Morgan, and many, many more. So let's jump into it. Okay, so first things first, out of all of these on my screen, which you can see, we got TikTok ads, we got TikTok organic, we got Twitter ads, we got Twitter organic, we got Instagram organic and Meta ads, and then we also have YouTube ads and YouTube organic. So look, I'm pretty biased. I've spent a majority of the ad spend over the last 4.5 years on YouTube ads. And I truly believe YouTube ads is one of the best traffic sources online. However, for most businesses, okay, especially when they're starting and they're at about a 20 to 30K a month revenue mark and they want to scale past $100,000 a month, and even any business who's doing already 8 figures, if they want to test a new offer, for example, I truly believe that the best platform to test a new offer, new funnel, new sales process, and most importantly, make it profitable as quickly as possible is Meta ads, okay? Meta ads. I'm gonna move it first, simply because it's a lot cheaper, and most importantly, it's a lot easier to get up and running quicker, right? Like, you don't have to film a video like I'm doing right now to actually get ads up and running. You can have anybody create an image for you, or you can even just drop a picture of yourself or a picture of your product or your service, whatever that may be, into Meta ads, write a little bit of copy, and start running ads pretty much immediately. And Meta's algorithm is a lot better and, most importantly, faster to get to work off the ground, and doesn't require a bunch of production or even bandwidth mentally for you to film a new video. And so I like to start with Meta in most cases. Again, across the board right now, you watching this, you might be thinking you should have picked YouTube, but the reality is I don't know your business or what you do. So in that case, for the majority of businesses, Meta ads will be easier, faster, and get you to results a lot quicker. So Meta ads will be my top one because of the algorithm specifically and how much cheaper it is to get up and running immediately. So Meta ads at the very top. Now, as far as the next one, we got, again, TikTok, we got Instagram, we got YouTube. YouTube's gonna be right up there as well, okay? So as far as YouTube ads in scaling though, I would put YouTube ads in the, you can see I'm bouncing around A or S. I would put YouTube ads in the A category. And the reason why is because it's TV, all right? Everybody has YouTube on their phone or on their laptop, and they watch YouTube videos. I mean, my mom, she's over 50, my stepdad Rowan is as well, my dad even, and they all watch YouTube, okay, on their phones, and basically they've replaced TV. And so I like YouTube, but it's a very broad traffic channel. Okay, again, it's television. YouTube is the new TV, and YouTube ads are the new TV commercials, which means you'll reach a wide variety of audiences very quickly, but they won't always be in your target audience. It's like running an infomercial back in the day. You're basically paying for eyeballs and people who are walking across their television sets in the middle of their living room. That could be anybody. Now, of course, you can use targeting to make sure it's the right person, of course, but typically speaking, YouTube ads will be a lot better for an offer that's more mass market available, all right? Someone who's selling a high ticket offer for making money online, for example, or how to, meet the woman of your dreams or the man of your dreams, or someone who's trying to help someone with health and fitness, wide variety of offers. More specificity can work. It just takes a little bit more time, a little bit more testing, and most importantly, a little bit more budget. But it is scalable. Once you get it to crack the code to cold traffic on YouTube with ads, you can scale it basically to the moon, because it's a lot harder to find these pockets of gold on YouTube. But once you do, the scalability is, almost infinite. Okay, so that's why I put YouTube ads as category A, right below Meta. All right. Now, as far as long-term sustainability, I'll put YouTube organic right up next to YouTube ads, because YouTube ads plus YouTube organic combined allows you to grow a business not just profitably, but most importantly, sustainably. All right, it's funny. I went to a mastermind about 2 years ago, Sam Oven's Quantum Mastermind. I paid about $36,000 to be a part of this mastermind. And at that mastermind, it was funny because a lot of the people were either YouTubers with huge audiences, but didn't know how to make much money or monetize their following. And then there was a bunch of marketers like myself, direct response, who knew how to run ads and get customers profitably to cold traffic, but didn't have a huge following or social media. And what's interesting is the direct response marketers wanted the audience that the YouTubers had, okay? Because we know that if we had that big of an audience and following, we could make a lot more money with our marketing skills and our offers, all right? And our direct response copywriting. But the YouTubers wanted to make the money that the marketers want. So it's kind of like we wanted both opposite things. We wanted the audience, they wanted the money. And so what's interesting is when you look at this chart right now on your screen, you can see that both of these traffic channels, okay, organic and ads on YouTube, work synergistically. Because if you can crack the code to not just scaling to cold traffic with YouTube ads, which is what me and my team do really, really well, by the way, but if you can combine that with YouTube organic and grow your personal brand and get tons of eyeballs to watch your videos who are in your target market and then run YouTube ads to remarket to them, not only are you growing your personal brand and your following, but you're also doing it profitably and you're able to get high ticket clients on demand using YouTube ads. When you combine both of these channels, it's like OP. It's like you're basically overpowered in Call of Duty or something. You got the golden Glock and you're just killing everybody else. They don't have a chance, okay? And then when you combine that with email, daily emails, email marketing, you got a flywheel here that'll continue working for you and your business to scale profitably, not just past 100K, 200K, but even 500K, and even 8 figures per year in revenue and beyond. So that's YouTube Organic. I believe in YouTube Organic because YouTube Organic takes a little bit more time to work. It takes about 1 to 2 years of consistently uploading videos and building not only your on-camera presence, but getting in tune with your messaging, fine-tuning it, and also building a following. Now, let's get into the next one. So we got TikTok ads, TikTok organic, Twitter ads, and Twitter and Instagram organic left. Personally, I'm gonna go for just my screen right to left here. I'm gonna put Twitter organic on the B category because personally, I think Twitter organic is super underrated. 2 years ago, when I moved to Miami, one of the first things that I did was go all in on Twitter, okay? Because I saw that at that time, and still even right now, there's not a lot of people that are sophisticated enough and have a skill plus experience to back up what they're saying on Twitter. It's a lot of newbies, a lot of guys making 0, 10, maybe even 15, maybe 20K a month, preaching that what they have is the best thing that you could ever do since sliced bread in your business or to get you clients. But not a lot of them have a track record like me, or probably like you watching this video. And so if you're someone who's actually skilled at what you do, you have a legitimate business, you have tons of case studies and testimonials and client results, and you're not on Twitter organic, I would encourage you to get on there because there's big names on there, right? Elon Musk tweets every single day. Obviously, he's the owner of Twitter, so that maybe is why he's doing it. But you got guys like Alex Hormozi taking it very seriously as well. And you can meet a lot of amazing connections and people in your referral network from Twitter. Plus, people on Twitter, typically, they're a little bit maybe not as sophisticated as YouTube, but on Twitter, they're getting to see inside your head. They're getting to see inside the way you think. And Twitter's a lot easier to grow a following, especially if you know what you're doing, especially if you're actually skilled at what you do. And so I was able to go from 500 followers to about 11,100 or so in about 1 year, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for my niche, for my industry, coaches, consultants, course creators, and agency owners that sell information marketing, right? This was very significant. And I was able to grow my brand and credibility a lot quicker, plus meet a lot of friends and connections that were able to invite me on podcasts, do speaking at their own masterminds and events, and paid me to do it. Plus introduced me to more cool people just like them to grow my affiliate network and do JV deals, strategic partnerships, and inherently grow my brand as a result and my income as well. So I would spend a lot of time on Twitter and I would market it in the B category because it doesn't compound like YouTube, but if you can be consistent on Twitter, it's a really, really amazing traffic channel for you. All right, so now we got Instagram organic next. It's easier to tweet than it is to post on Instagram, sort of. You can post pictures pretty quickly, I guess, but when you run meta ads, you'll grow your Instagram page pretty much as well. So I like Instagram, especially the stories, right? So when you have Instagram stories going up consistently and people are watching those, this is the way I like to think about Instagram, okay? Very simply. Imagine you're walking outside of a Gucci store, okay? And you're outside the Gucci store and you can look inside the Gucci store to see what they have. That's someone who clicks on your Instagram profile. They're taking a look at what you might have to offer in your business as if you were the Gucci store. Now, when they click on your stories and they start watching your stories, that's them actually going inside your store and shopping around, seeing what you're all about, seeing who you are, seeing what you can do, and seeing how maybe you can help them too. And so when they watch your stories, that's when they can get that YouTube effect, that long form content effect. And they can, again, fall in love with you and start trusting you and eventually probably buy from you. So I think stories are super powerful. Of course, your posts and your reels and your shorts, those are great, but it's where the stories actually make you the most money from my experience, because you can do call to actions, click the link, reply yes, or I'm interested, and actually book calls or make sales very, very quickly through your stories because they're talking directly to you. And again, it doesn't seem like it's one to many because they're talking to you on your stories and you can talk to them too. So I would put Instagram organic right next to Twitter organic as well. And it would be on the third category right under YouTube and YouTube advertising. Now let's go into Twitter. Twitter ads. Yeah, Twitter ads is pretty crap, to be honest with you, unfortunately. Elon, if you're seeing this, my boy, you got to do something about it, bro. I want to spend money on it. Please help me spend more money on Twitter. Please help my clients spend more money on Twitter. The targeting features, they're just not there. So, I mean, I guess you can consider it a C category, but it might even be a D. But again, I wouldn't put Elon there because Elon doing a lot of great things, making America great again, supporting the cause of the country. So I'll put him on C, Twitter ads, because his targeting can be a lot better. And I think it has a lot of potential. I truly believe it does have a lot of potential, and it could get to the B and even A category with the right features, with the right focus. And I would love to see that happen. But at this point in time, having spent and tested Twitter ads, not just for my company and for our products, but for our clients as well in the past, the targeting is just not there. You can test it for yourself. If you want to try it, go run Twitter ads right now. Try to sell high-ticket coaching courses or services, and you'll get a lot of weird meme pages and Twitter profiles that are clicking and following, and it's kind of interesting what happens once you launch those ads. It's weird. A lot of weird stuff happens. So it's not there yet. I put it as a C, but I think it can have potential to go to B or an A eventually. Now let's get into TikTok organic. I mean, TikTok organic can be right up there with, I know people printing with TikTok organic. Okay, you know what? TikTok organic, I can see it being as powerful as maybe YouTube ads or YouTube organic. I don't think it has the compound effect of YouTube organic, so I almost feel bad if I would have put it right next to YouTube organic and YouTube ads. But I know people printing with TikTok organic. It's just, man, I'm biased, man. So maybe it's my bias coming in here. I'm a marketer. I use Meta ads, YouTube ads, TikTok organic. This one's tough. People are gonna, I feel like there's a lose-lose situation for me right here. It's like a game show, right? Like, even if I get the right answer, people are still gonna hate me for it. And as a result of saying that, I am going to put it right next to Twitter organic and Instagram organic. Because look, you can grow a big personal brand on TikTok and make a lot of money organically. But it doesn't have the compound effect like YouTube. It doesn't. It doesn't compound on itself over time. You gotta keep feeding the algorithm. And then you become a slave to it. And that's great if you are consistent, but YouTube can continue growing for you month over month, day after day, week after week, year after year. And it has that SEO intent-based focus, okay? So as long as you're alive, and even after you're gone, people will still search for how to run ads, and they'll be able to find someone like me and watch my content, and then eventually buy from my company, even if I'm not here anymore. That's YouTube. TikTok doesn't really have that feature, and as a result, I'll put it right underneath YouTube ads and YouTube organic in the B category because it's still great, all right? But it's not at that level. TikTok ads last. TikTok ads last. It's definitely not Twitter ads level. It's not that bad. It's pretty powerful. And because it's ads, I would prefer to put it probably on the, I gotta go B again. I gotta go B. Middle, it's gotta be middle. Oh, I kind of feel bad for putting it there. TikTok ads on the B category. Yeah, because they can work, man. It's just the amount of creatives you have to dump into the algorithm is so high. Like your volume of creative testing is going to be so much more frequent. You got to test and test and test and test. And again, from my experience, Meta ads can actually last a lot longer than TikTok, and YouTube ads can last way longer, sometimes 2 or 3 years for one ad before it ever starts to fatigue at scale. I don't see that on TikTok. I don't even see that on Meta. So I don't know if I could put it at the same level as Meta or YouTube at this point in time. But if you look at the scale here, you look at this chart, we got Meta, YouTube, and TikTok. And I think that's pretty reasonable. And most importantly, I think you should use this as a stair-step ladder of what you should test first. You should go to Meta first. You should go to YouTube ads next. And then you can test TikToks after. And when you combine all three of those, guess what? Now you've done it in a strategic order that allows you to not just get the profitability faster, but you've done it in a smart way. And most importantly, when you do add the omnipresence of adding all of these together, you, my friend, will have a really scalable and most importantly, sustainable business. And so with that being said, nobody made it to the D category, so they all got potential. I guess you could put like LinkedIn down there, but don't talk about that, right? Don't flame me and throw me up on the axe just yet. It's not on there, so I didn't put it there. I just said that. You got Meta at the top, YouTube ads and YouTube organic, and the A category, you got Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok ads on the B category. And then last but not least, you got Twitter ads, which I do believe can make a comeback in the next year. If Elon Musk, if you see this, I know you guys are in-house, nobody's remote anymore, they're on the office, just please put one person, one guy, the smartest Indian guy you know on the job and have him work this targeting algorithm and make it better. Make Twitter ads better. That's the slogan for 2025, and I'd love to test it. So that's the order. If you're looking for the best way to get more qualified leads, calls, and clients, I believe this is the best order and the tier structure for you to start testing these traffic channels immediately. And if you liked this video and you want to actually see a proven system that we use day in and day out to not just run Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok ads, but actually use those ads to close 15K clients like clockwork, selling courses, coaching, masterminds, and agency services, then watch this video right here. I'll walk you through my entire step-by-step system and show you exactly how we don't just do this for our company, but we help our clients do it too. Click this video and I'll see you there.